Yeah, I have many opinions on Bode too, but it's very complicated, you know? Bode became who he was. He was forced into that position, but he still made those choices, you know? It's weird. He should be held accountable for that, but also you got to consider what happened to him. Purge troopers just getting wrecked over there. There we go. Ooh, okay, the rest of the hunter outfit. So now you can go full Skyrim. I dig it. Look at this door though. Sticks out like a sore thumb. This is so High Republic tech. And I just ran past it a bunch of times? Really? No, I feel like it wasn't here. Or it was hidden until this point in the quest. Or something.
Just reached the control center. I'll let you know if I run into any trouble.
Alright. You heard Grease. We're on our way.
Welcome. I am Centauri Cree, the director of this experimental facility. Safety protocols require one person to remain here while the arrays are active.
Breeze, unless one of us is gonna stay behind, we need someone here to activate the arrays.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll ask around. See if anyone's got a death wish. Maybe Turgle?
Maybe not Turgle. Turgle's fine. He'll do a great job. Going down. Oh, there's a lot of Kobo matter in here. That's true. Turgle is the one that told us that this place was in the center of town and had a whole bunch of High Republic tech. Just like the fake key he sold to Ravis. Turgle, man. How the hell did Turgle get through here, like braving all the traps? The man runs like he has spaghetti in his pocket.
Purge troopers. What are they doing here?
Do anything from here? No. Back this way. Ah! Oh, this is not going well. How are there so many Imperial people in here already? Getting absolutely handled by these KX droids right now. Come on. Jesus. When the DTs run, it's terrifying. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, of course, there's more of them. Gotcha. Well, there he is. I knew we were still in combat. Come on down here.
They were waiting for us. Maybe Bode told them we were coming.
Bode, that frickin' jerk. I'm still not sure if I think that he's trying to double play the ISB or not.
I work with many talented scientists,
None as talented as you, Centauri.
and yet we've reached an impasse. Perhaps he will bring me some much-needed luck.
Hello there. Yeah, I thought the ISB section was awesome. I was super not expecting it. It made the whole
Promising.
antagonist relationship between Cal and Bode so much more complicated. And I still can't decide if Bode is trying to play the Empire, use Tanalore to escape, or if that's just a line he used on Cal and in fact is just a happy ISB agent, and that's now his lot
For
in
an
life.
abandoned facility. All the arrays are online. Now we just have to activate them.
Whoa. Okay.
Kree must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not gonna stop us.
This is getting intense. Okay, here we go.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Huh. You gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything.
Going up pretty high. And now that we're up here,
I guess the lift doesn't work from here.
sweet, Z's here.
See? You made it.
Breeze informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
It's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
We're gonna use her to activate the arrays while we leave.
But I'm as spry as a Padawan. Amazing. Oh, Cal, this is simply amazing.
Can you start the arrays when we're in position?
Oh, I stand ready for your order. It would be my honor to see Master Kree's dream alive once more.
We're your master.
Yeah, for Centauri Kree. She got a raw deal in all this.
Time to head back to the Mantis, buddy. Let me go through the abyss.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm not thrilled about it either. It's the only way we're getting to Tanalore.
Honestly, Leviathan, not such a problem anymore. Because I played through this on Xbox, and then I got the PC running, and I replayed every part of the story up until where we left off. And that gave me a lot of time to practice my Jedi parkour. And I've gotten a lot better. Gotten a lot better. It's still a challenge, for sure. But it's no longer like the hardest thing in the world, you know. It's just a reasonable amount difficult. And also, I've started fast traveling for meditation points instead of trying to run everywhere like a fool. So that helps a lot as well. To the landing pad. Well, let's go to Pyloon Saloon because we just touched a lot of stuff in an ancient temple. I need to wash my hands. Agent Story is great. Agent Story was written by Alexander Freed, who also did Battlefront Twilight Company, Alphabet Squadron. He's done a bunch of awesome Star Wars novels. He wrote the story, the class story for the agent.
Just like that. As far as I can tell. Didn't even have time to radio me.
Griff. That is
just... Oh, Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I eavesdropping? Like staring at me. Staring hard at me. Okay. We're going to go flying through the Kobo Abyss, and it's very, very dangerous, and I may never see you again, so I wanted to come and say goodbye. Oh, yeah, I love you too. All right.
Just clean it up a little, buddy.
Cool. Now we're set. All right. The arrays have all been aligned. So the hard part now is just to actually do the thing and navigate the Kobo Abyss. Can we do it? I don't know. Yep, and that's where we just were. Up in there. Yeah, that's one thing about the Empire, and that's one thing about any fascist government, is that there's a ton of infighting. Because fascist governments all attract the same kind of people, and all those people want to be in charge. So yeah, I really like that they're focusing on that infighting as well.
Hope Grease is ready for a bumpy ride.
Seriously. Oh, I hope we're ready for a bumpy ride. Gonk's in the chat to guide us safely through the Kobo Abyss and to make sure that the game doesn't freeze or crash while we do so. Let's go. Let's do this.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now.
It is
Power
time.
up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
Look at that. It looks so epic next to the shattered moon, too.
What do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagan Gera was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kid. Put that on my tombstone.
Look,
Look at that. So what, we just follow that glowing, crazy path?
Here we go. I know. You want to fly this thing?
Damn, Beatty. Give him a break. Oh, that's sick. Okay, but what happens when we go through? Oh, whoa. The Kobo Manor is just like stretching out through space.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow.
Two very valid viewpoints about the same situation. It's beautiful. It's deadly.
Great. Now it's an obstacle course.
Oh man, I'm imagining Dagan Gera navigating this in a Jedi Vector.
They're coming too fast.
but you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
That's a great line.
Crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
Come on, Grease.
You're right.
Greasy money, baby. We got this.
Greasy does it, baby.
Yes! Woo! This is your big moment. This is some crazy flying to get through this.
Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading.
Oh, shit. It's gonna start collapsing!
Go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
Oh, jeez. Come on.
Do, Cal. Let her ride.
What are we doing? Oh my god, Seer! Oh, that was beautiful! Whew. Also, I noticed that the arrays are the symbol of the Bedlam Raiders. It's okay, Grease. You made it. God, hearing Seer's voice is just like old Ben telling Luke to take the shot on the Death Star.
Did it, you three-armed son of a gun dart.
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
Tanalore. Let's go. Let's go.
So, this is it. Tanalore. You and Maren be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
I mean, the first time that you talked about Tanalore, Grease, you were like, it's a planet full of treasure? You'd think you'd be at least a little excited to find that treasure still.
So this is Tanalore.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
Dagon wanted to build a temple here and train
Temple's this
initiates.
Dagon and Centauri Kree planned their future here.
That's right, and Cal knows where he's going because he saw the vision. You know what it's reminding me of is Pilio from Battlefront, where Del Meeko meets Luke Skywalker. So wait, are we to believe that Bode's already here and that he used that Z95 to navigate the abyss without the arrays?
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bode the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
I mean, he does have the compass, but still, without the arrays to open up that section of it, how do you get through there? And even with the arrays working, it was still really treacherous for Grease to get through. I'm just saying, Bode's like a really talented pilot if he did that single-handed. Compass or no compass.
Warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
He's still here.
There it is.
Good.
Freaking headhunters are so sweet, though. The first time I remember hearing about a Z95 headhunter was the story where we meet Mara Jade, where she's the Emperor's hand and she's tracking down Luke Skywalker. She's flying a Z95 when she chases him, eventually like strands him on a moon, and they fight and then eventually fall in love. But yeah, she's got a Z95. And that's the. I've always associated those ships with Mara Jade. Gotcha. So the arrays are if you don't have the compass, you can do it that way. So Bode was able to use a little more finesse. That makes sense. Come on, Maren, let's go.
Do you hear that?
Kata.
She's singing. I mean, I'm standing here, I'm realizing that, like, Bode is doing this to protect his daughter, but what are you going to do? You're going to live out the rest of your days on Tanalore and make her be completely alone forever? What kind of a life is that for a little girl? It's like there's no winning. You can keep her safe, but then she'll grow up hating him for keeping her away from the entire galaxy. You know what I mean? Ghost Star. It's a nice song. It's just makes me sad because, like, this little girl didn't ask for any of this. I mean, Bode didn't either, but he made his choices. She still has her Mookie doll.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me.
Suspiciously easy. Her outfit is very similar to, like, the young clone outfit, like Omega's outfit and Boba's in Clone Wars.
It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
You're very pretty.
No. Whoa. I have big questions about High Republic construction methods. Like, how did they build all this so fast? And the time it took between discovering this place and abandoning it, they built all this?
Kata! How did you get here? It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata.
You
This
fucked
is the
up,
only way
Bode.
to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire, including Kata and you. But you have to surrender now.
Come on, Bode, make the right choice. I don't want to lose you, dude.
Go outside, Kata.
Damn it.
Listen to them, please!
Dude! Whoa! That's your daughter! What the hell?
I will decide what's best for my family.
Ah, jeez. Okay. If we must. No, let her go! Damn it, Bode!
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
Ah! What the? Yes! That was awesome! God. Gotcha! Gotcha! Ah! Yes! Give him the old Taran Malicos! Oh shit, what have we done? Whoo, that was close. Oh. Jeez, come on, Bode, what are you doing? You did not just hit BD1! Bro! Oh god. Oh god, am I gonna do it? Cal's going dark. Oh, fuck! Come on! Jeez, he is not messing around. Come on, come on, come on! It's over. It's over.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa.
All right. And when the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl?
Cal can't make that promise. Not after everything.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I tried.
God! Bode, what the fuck? Force pushing your own daughter? Come on, man. Marin! Don't you fucking dare! I gotta embrace the darkness again, don't I? Nice. Nice. Good job, Marin. Damn. If his blaster hadn't malfunctioned... like that. Man, I really liked Bode. Even after everything that he did, he was still very complicated and just... it's a sad story. It's a sad story. F's in the chat for Bode. Even after everything he did, alright? Man deserves some F's. Poor kid.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together, we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
I feel like a lot more people died in this one than the last one.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you.
It's truth.
And you must not let it consume you.
Out of everyone in the story, I think Merrin might have endured the most tragedy in her life. She knows what she speaks of. Oh, I've got chills. Eno Cordova, Seer Junda, Bode Akuna. 3 Jedi who survived Order 66 and get buried in a hidden place within the Force that hopefully the Empire will never find. Man. Seer went out like an absolute fucking badass. And Eno Cordova, I was just so, like, surprised that he was even alive that it took me a while to have his death really hit me. Poor Bode. Like, yeah, he lost the plot at the end, absolutely, and there's no forgiving that, but he wasn't sent there from a desire to do evil. He was sent there from just being in pain and wanting to save his daughter, you know? And I think that's identifiable. Understandable. It does feel a little weird to give Bode like a shared funeral with Seer and the man that he murdered. But I get it. You know, we're looking at big picture here. Oh, this is cool. It's like a time lapse. Shows how long he just stood there solemnly. The stoic Jedi defender, Cal Kestis. He's grown up, and he's seen so much death. That was an awesome shot of the sun rising from the... Oh, that was cool.
You saved my life on Rock. You let me walk my own path when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. if I'm ready for what comes next.
Yeah. Eventually, it's going to occur to him that, you know, the only reason he won that fight at the end was because he tapped into the dark side. What does that mean for him? Oh, that's so nice.
Cal,
Through the Force.
guide her through the darkness.
Guide her. Marin. Kata. So you're telling me to train Kata in the ways of the Force? And that's it? Wow. I don't even know what to say, guys. What a bittersweet ending. I think I can say right off the bat that I enjoyed the story of this more than Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Survivor is like the Empire Strikes Back of this trilogy. So many people died. It was so like heavy and we lost so much, but it was exciting and it was beautiful, and the story that they told was relatable and like something that is a little bit of it is inside us all, like the story of Dagan Gera becoming proud of something and then that pride became his downfall, and Centauri Kree just loved him too much to let him go and put him in that tank. Couldn't bring herself to take his life and caused all these issues like 200 years later. But who hasn't wanted to stay their hand, you know, in the name of love before? I think that's something that everyone can identify with. We lost Seer. We lost Cordo. We lost, we lost Seer. We lost Eno. And we lost Bode. And I really don't know how I feel about losing Bode. Or his character in general. I'm going to have to really sit with this story, I think. And, like, go over it again and again. Wow. I think in the terms of the meta, in the terms of the gameplay, graphically, fucking phenomenal. It looked so good. The environments were so immersive that I really felt like I was there in the world, you know, every single time. The platforming was a challenge, but I can't hold that against the game, honestly. That's on me. I'm not very good at platforming. And honestly, now that I say that, I'm realizing that it really wasn't the platforming at all. It was the pathfinding that was hard for me. But that's my own, you know, gaming foible that I have to get over, because I can't really say that that is any sort of a criticism of the game. The paths themselves were laid out well. I thought the environments and like the way that they incorporated like things that you can climb on into it without breaking the immersion of that you're just in some place full of stuff, full of junk, full of jungle foliage, what have you, was really well done. I thought that was really, really well done. Perma, completely agree with you. Phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal. And thank you everyone for watching this with me, by the way, for giving me emotional support in the moments that I really needed it, for cheering me on when I did something cool. Like, I definitely don't feel like I just played this by myself. I felt like I just played this with all of you, and that's pretty awesome. That's really cool. Are midi-chlorians hereditary? Do I really want to ask that question? Is that really a discussion that I want to have right now? Probably not. Intimate is a good word. It was more intimate than Fallen Order. Well, because Fallen Order was kind of an introduction to the worlds, an introduction to the characters, and like also the gameplay style. It was the first Star Wars game to do that style of gameplay. By the time it actually, by the time Survivor comes around, you are already intimately familiar with these characters and these settings and stuff. And so, like, the first time you step onto the Mantis in Jedi Fallen Order, you're like, oh cool, look at this brand new ship, I've never been on it before, and you're exploring it and you're experiencing it. But when you step onto the Mantis for the first time in Jedi Survivor, it's emotional. You're like, Oh, it's the ship. It's our ship. We're back. Yeah, intimate is the best word for it, I think. And a special thanks to all of these people. I've always thought that the special thanks section of the credits was like very ominous and mysterious. It's like, what did they do? We're not listing what they did because it's like so secret, you know? Thank you to our fixers and our goons and all of and our consigliers and everybody who behind the scenes just did things to make this happen. Special thanks. Here's a question for you guys. When I do New Game Plus, do I keep all my skills? As in, can I go through the green screens right from the start of the game if I do New Game Plus? Because that sounds fun. Okay, so on New Game Plus, I keep the skill points, have to reallocate everything like the charm from Marin and BD's things, and dashing is still story gated. Alright, well that's unfortunate, but you know what, it makes sense. It makes sense. They don't want you to be able to get everything right from the start. Man, these are some long credits. Not complaining. It's, of course there's long credits, it's a long game with a lot of stuff. A lot of people had to work on this thing, and it shows. It's just when you're finally in the chair watching all the names go by, you're like, huh, that's a ton of credits. Yeah, a literal army to make these things. I thought Vader's voice was really, really good in this. And this takes place either directly before or directly after the Kenobi show, right? I'm thinking probably right afterwards. He fights Kenobi, gets messed up, recovers, and then tracks down Seer and immediately takes out the path on Jeddah. That's how I think it happened. Definitely same time frame. We know it's in canon. They take place within the same year. I'm just wondering which one came first. And I think it goes Kenobi, then Jedi Survivor. Because Vader's so pissed. He's so pissed when he shows up. He's like, I just got beat by Kenobi. I need a win. Where's Seer Junda? Shout out to Gordy Hobb. Fuck yeah, one of my favorite Star Wars composers. Gordy Hobb is really good at emulating John Williams' mastery of musical chaos. Like, when you listen to, like, Danny Elfman, everything sounds like bum 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 bum. It's like a bunch of fucking tubas running down the hall. But when you and other composers, it's all like there's a melody going on, like there's themes. But with John Williams, when he does a fight scene, it sounds like a brass band falling down the stairs. It's just like chaotic sounds everywhere, and it's a really good way of representing like the actual chaos of a battle. It's not organized, it's not neat and tidy. It's just, you've got strings going like, and like, bum, 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 but it's all happening in the same fucking moment. So it's like overwhelming and crazy. But that's what battles are like. And I've never heard a composer that translates that kinetic energy into music in a less chaotic way than John Williams. And it just works so well. Can we talk about that? About how crazy it is? What a time to be alive it is that we've got Ben Burt, the godfather of sound effects, the man who invented the seismic charge, working on our video games alongside Matt Wood, the voice of General Grievous, and all the B1s. Like, the OGs of sound design are making these games for us. Like, that's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. Yeah, seriously, shout out to the OGs that they're actually here, not just teaching others how to do it, but being involved in the project. Like, no wonder the sounds sounded so goddamn good. The sound designer of the original trilogy made it for this game. That's so cool. Tanalore.
Well, it's not exactly what we expected. But this place is our home now.
Yeah, Grease. Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
And find the anchorites.
And build a saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
It belongs with all of us.
You gonna cut it in half again like you did the holocron?
What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
No. Journey complete. You've reached the end of your journey. However, the galaxy can be freely explored, and there may yet be secrets left to discover. New Journey Plus is now available from the menu. All stances and cosmetics from previous games will be unlocked, along with some new perks and lightsaber colors. Any skill points will also carry over to your new game. Purity grants the massive increase in weapon damage for both friends and foes. Warrior replaces standard enemies with new, more difficult combat encounters. Trendsetter randomizes your cosmetics on death. That sounds fucking hilarious. You get killed and come back with a mohawk and a handlebar mustache? I might have to do that. Leviathan Big Same. I don't think that there was any way to convince Bode, but I feel very terrible when I look at his daughter. It's like, it feels like a failure, man. It feels like we left one behind that could have still been saved, even though I know that's not really realistic. Cool. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me, guys. This was a lot of fun. All right, what do you got?
Fall back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
Interesting. So they just made up a voice for Oppo Rancisis, huh? They wouldn't show him to us, but they just decided that's what he sounds like. He doesn't have any dialogue on screen in canon, so he doesn't have a voice. So they just cast anyone they could for that. That's fun. That's pretty fun. That was a cool cameo. I don't know if that was worth backtracking all the way back to the temple for. But still cool, nonetheless. Oppo Rancisis was always one of my favorite of the Jedi that, like, we never get to know anything about. Dude's got, like, massive dreadlocks and, like, a snake tail and, like, a beak. Like, what the hell's going on there? Cool. Alright, well, I'm over my time now. I have to call someone back, actually. Oh, hey. Well, look at that one. Was hidden in the reeds. Couldn't even see it.
I've waited all night. Ghost star, won't you sing with me?
Show me your light.
Oh, my God. How long am I going to have to listen to Bodhi sing for?
Won't you sing with me?
Well, he's with her now, right? His whole story was just tragedy, man. It really was. It's a little creepy. It's a little sad, you know? That's really what it is. Cool. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like I said, there's more Jedi Survivor coming right up, but I think I'm done for today. We did it, though. We made it all the way through the story, and that I'm very proud of. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Catch us tonight at the Dork Forces podcast at 7 PST. We're going to be talking Jedi Survivor. It's going to be great. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.